Before seeing very interesting Bible quotes about Sinai revelation, very statistical, very high statistic really done by Professor Robert Haralik from Grenada University in New York, previously the chairman of pattern recognition, image processing science, inspector of NASA, very famous, known in his work, and became Orthodox Jew, and we worked together. His site, TorahCode.us, has a lot of tables we worked on. So this is a picture of really famous painter a while ago. He was painting for Ares, became Orthodox Jew long time ago. He made also covers for my books. And he describes the Torah that we got on Sinai. The Torah, the tables really, the two tables contain all the Torah. It is known. So let us see now very, very significant tables. And as it is known, that a great mitzvah, a great commandment to remember every day the Sinai revelation, like the Torah says, Yishamer lecha shmo nafshecha meod. Be careful, guard yourself, that you will not forget Ma'amad Har Sinai, Sinai revelation. Tell them to your children, because it's the basis of Judaism. So let us see what the Torah says about it. Now this is Hebrew, but very easily to explain. So here what is written that we got the Torah 2,448 years after creation. And it also has a reason for. Because 2,448 years really is 2,449 because the year of the flood is not considered as a year because constellations did not work, didn't function. So basically, on 2,450, we start really the new era, it means the Jubilee, and amazingly, 2,450 is 4950. It means when the world went through 4950 Jubilees, we got the Torah exactly like the Jewish people after counting 49 days. On the 50th, they got the Torah. So it means there is some reason that the world have to go this time, and the Jewish people, definitely has to do with the spheres and so on. Amazing idea behind the letters, the numbers better to say of 4248, which is the years of the creation, which are the Hebrew letter Bet, Bet is 2, 2000, Mem is 40, and Taf is 400, and 8, this is exactly 200, 448. Now those letters, says Ben Ishchai, are the first letters of the four important spheres, which are basically the spheres of the four letters of God, which is Bina, understanding, the letter Hey, Malchut, kingdom, also the letter A, Tiferet, the letter Vav, and Chochmah Yud. Amazing. So what you have here, A, Vav, Yud, which is exactly the letters of God, but not in the right way, which is Yud Ke Vav Ke. And normally such position of letters of God represents strength, Gvura. The Torah was given for strength. So unbelievable. There is a reason for everything that the Torah was given after this amount of years, when the world went through 49 jubilees, and then the number itself has very important Kabbalistic meaning. So now what we have in this letter, in these tables, which are done by Professor Haralik and analyzed scientifically, as you will see here, and the tables I found. So here you have the day that we got the Torah. This is Rav Sivan, or the 6th day of Sivan, we got the Torah, which is also indicated in what we are going to say in the Kiddush tonight. Yom HaShishi, Vayachulu HaShamayim V'Aretz. On the 6 days, heaven and earth were finished. 6 days is when we got the Torah, because the whole purpose of creation was the Torah on the 6th day of Sivan, when we got the Torah, and this indicates Yom HaShishi. Amazing, the appearance of this date, Rav Sivan, as you see here, with the day when God spoke to Moses, is 5.5, 10,000. Statistic very high. You can see here in English the explanation of Professor Haralik. The cylinder size is 1520 columns. The expected number of ELS, the equilateral sequence is 10, and so on. And the probability in the end is the smaller area table than the one in the Torah, 5.5 to 10,000. Very, very significant. And this also shows that God planned when He created the world with the Torah, the letter of the Torah. He planned that the Torah will be given on the year 248, on the 6th of Sivan. Exactly what happened. This was the Torah, was the cause out. And here you have it clearer. What you have here, meaning the Torah, Kabbalah Torah. And on the day Hashem spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai, the third day, which the Torah says, on the third day of preparation for accepting the Torah. So all of this comes in statistics 615 to other thousands. Exactly the same description of Professor Haralik, Cinder and so on. Amazing, very high. So clearly indicates that God planned to give the Torah. It means the Jews will get the Kabbalah Torah, will get it on this date, exactly. And this is what really the Torah says here, exactly the date. Kabbalah Torah, the exception of the Torah, was on the 2448. Binah Tiferet Malchut, this force is unbelievable. On Sinai, on the third day of operation, this is 1.5 to 10,000 also. I found it, and Professor Haralik analyzed statistically. So it means that altogether, unbelievable to see exactly what codes are. The codes are the blueprint of creation. It means God, this is what is written. The Reshit, with the Torah, God created the world. The Vilna Gaon says that past, present, future in the Torah, everything in the Torah. I mean, what happened, God planned, came out. And this is exactly what we see here, that God planned to give the Torah on this day. And, by the way, you have the word Kodim, because Kodim, so codes which reveal it to us. So God exactly wanted to give the Torah, as we said, on the year 2448, as we saw why, and exactly indicate to God's name. So all this really, you don't need for these mathematicians. You need only common sense. And to be honest, because people feel difficult to keep the Torah. Yeah? So even you can show them clear miracles, they will not change. Because the Satan is very strong. You see what is going on in Israel now, such kind of heresy government doing everything, because the Satan is strong. You don't want people to stop him from coming. Yeah, because when Messiah will come, the Satan will finish. So interesting and very significant table for this Sabbath. Yeah, we are entering the soul. Very important Sabbath. When we read in the Torah 10 Commandments, the description of Sinai revelation, and it's written in the books that this Sabbath, once you read it and listen to it, it is like being in this situation. So very, very important Sabbath. And as I said, very important mitzvah, commandments to remember and not to forget that we got the Torah on Sinai, on this and so on. It's an interesting and significant and important table for really this Sabbath, but the whole time.